Hi guys, how is everyone doing? Super amazing day here. It's Gaius Chibueze, aka Bitcoin Chief, and today I want to talk about how to manage your loss in cryptocurrency trading. So something happened last week where I took a particular trade. Before now, most people come to me and they think that cryptocurrency trading is all about making profit. You never lose. So this is actually what people out there think. They think all what we do is make profit every day, but there are certain days that we actually lost some part of our monies, and you use the days that you gain just like every other business. There is no business in this world that has no loss or no risk. So cryptocurrency trading is not exempted from those businesses that has its own risk. So I took a particular trade, and one funny thing about this is that I was already sleeping on that particular date. So I I just said, let me just pick up my laptop and check some trade signals I had placed for sale before that very day. And I checked that particular coin. It was already going towards the direction I thought I could make some small profit from it. So I went in on a 70% leverage. Those of you who know futures trading, it's just me being greedy. I could have just gone for 10% or 20%. But sometimes greed also comes in this business, and nobody has mastered it all. So I went on a 70% leverage with $34,000, and that money was liquidated, and that was how I lost that money. And while I took that why I took that trade was because I was traveling, and my expenses where I was going with everything I wanted to go and do that would cost me close to $50,000. So I had $34,000, and I was trying to see how I can leverage it and see what I could make on top to add up and travel. So when I checked that trade, I had been liquidated, and I forgot to use stop loss. For those of you who are watching this, who are baby traders, one thing you must never joke with is stop loss. On a very good day, I actually don't take such kind of wild risks. Every of my trade I set stop loss, and especially one of the exchanges just introduced something called OCO, order cancel order. So I take it especially on my spot trades. So that day I didn't use my stop loss. That was how I got liquidated, $34,000 gone. And I woke up and I was just whining and crying because I needed that money to use for my journey. So today I am sharing my experience with you because some of you who are watching this video, you think it's all profit. People don't lose money in trading. The truth is, we actually lost money in trading. So how can you um how can you prepare yourself to reduce the amount of money that you can lose in trading? Number one, don't be greedy. What happened in this instance is that I was going for a 70% leverage. So that is kind of like wild. So the risk was too big. So don't be greedy. You can start with 5% profit, and from there you grow to wherever you want to, but always manage your risk wisely. Then in an uncertain trade, some trades are certain based on fundamentals. Let's say there is a big news now that Bitcoin is going to go high. I can enter that particular trade based on that news, and I will be very optimistic that Bitcoin is going to go from $35,000 to 40. But some trades are very uncertain, so don't go in with big amount of money, so that even if you lose, you don't lose much. So manage your capital. Don't go in all your money into one trade. So reduce the amount of money that you're investing in a particular trade. That was one mistake I also made. Another thing again to also take note is that reduce your greed. Greed is one of those factors that causes most traders to lose than gain. Most traders are losing than gaining because of greed. So you enter a particular trade and you're already in 5% profit. Instead of you to take your profit and walk away, like what happened to me in one of those coins that my $28,000 went down to I think $19,800 before I exited the trade. But there was a time I was already in profit. I was already in over 10% profit. So I could have taken that profit and leave the market as at then, but I was hoping it would still go up. So I've made all the mistakes. That's why I'm sharing with you. So remove greed. Then make sure you are emotionally stable. This one is very, very important. Make sure you are emotionally and mentally stable while you're taking a trade. It's not, I don't trade every day because some days I don't just feel myself and I just feel I should just ignore the market and go do something else, maybe go take a walk or something. So only trade when you're mentally and physically and psychologically stable. So another thing again to do to reduce loss is do thorough analysis of that particular coin, unless there is a very strong fundamental analysis that it is going to, maybe that particular coin, they have a news or something. But make sure you do thorough analysis for that particular token. So these are just the 5 ways I think every trader out there can reduce loss. So I will be talking more about I will be giving more tips on trading, and it will be on my YouTube page. So all you need to do now is tag your friends here, subscribe to my YouTube page at Bitcoin Chief TV, and follow my page on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys.